Alrighty, so welcome to this video. It's a bit of a weird one because this month's been a bit of a kind of messy month. I've not been out too much at all. If you follow me on like Facebook and Instagram and stuff, you'll see that I've moved house recently. So as you can see, I've got like a nice wee setup now. I've got obviously a nice place to edit pictures and do Zoom talks and things like that. So it's took a lot of energy moving here and, you know, sorting everything out with the move. So I've not been out too much. Just because I've just been doing this, and I've been pretty much scheduling my talks, my Astro talks for next season. So I've got some Zoom talks and quite a lot of club talks for next season coming up. So like starting in September, like throughout to about January. So been busy doing that, just sorting everything out and just getting settled again into the new place. So yeah, not been out on the field too much. I have been out once, which you'll see in this wee video, but that's really about it this month. Missed kind of a few things this month just due to being busy. We've had a phenomenal strong show of the Northern Lights. It was the strongest in 6 years, but we were cloudy. Unfortunately, I couldn't get out. I think you had to be way up to John O'Croach just to get some clear skies to see it. So unfortunately missed that. Some really good moonrises as well. It was a good clear spell around the last full moon, so unfortunately I missed that as well. But yeah, as you see, I got a wee bit of the Milky Way 5 minutes away from Perth as well. So I nipped out and got that and made some sort of effort to get a picture for this month. But next month I'll be back to it. But yeah, I'll just add that footage onto this wee video, and I promise next month get more out into the field and capture more, because yeah, this month I've not really done much. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Scheduled for next year, and now I've got a nice wee office for anything. I'll be doing more Astro talks via Zoom, so if you're interested in that, kind of just follow along on social media and you'll find out. So yeah, I'll pop over to myself a few days ago when I was at the River Arn capturing the Milky Way over a bit of light pollution. So yeah, that's the catch up for this month. Hopefully you enjoyed the little bit of footage, and next month I'll be right back out capturing everything, probably the Milky Way because it's Milky Way season. So yeah, thank you very much, and here's the footage. Okay, so I'm finally out under the stars. It's been so long since I've done it, just obviously, as I said, been busy this month, so it's finally good to get out. It's currently a wee bit of a moon in the sky, but it's just set behind the horizon, and we've got clear skies, and then there's loads of low pressures coming out. So this is pretty much the only night for like a good while to get the Milky Way core early in the morning in the eastern sky. So I'm busy the next morning, which is typical. So I've just came like literally about 5 minutes outside of Perth. So this is the River Arn, and I'm at just this, obviously the river with a kind of nice railway bridge. It's like a white railway bridge, so it looks really cool. And yeah, hopefully I'll try and get the Milky Way over this. So it's not the darkest of skies, but it'll kind of do. It's looking over a lot of countryside, so there's not a lot of light pollution. All the light pollution's obviously to the north with Perth. So yeah, I'll just take a lot of exposures and try and get a nice Milky Way picture over this lovely little bridge. Hopefully it turns out well and I can get some sort of image for this month, because it's obviously just been a really slow month. And yeah, I'm just glad to be out under the stars. But this time of year it's annoying because it's like 4 o'clock in the morning. So I'll get set up, get the dioptron all polar aligned, and yeah, start shooting. well, now I just need to get focused, make sure the settings are alright, and I'll start shooting. So always with this lens, it's very hard to focus. So I'm using the Samyang 14mm 2.8, and it's always pretty hard to focus. Just because the main focus area is just really small, really big, sorry. So you kind of just wing it. So I mean that looks focused, but don't really know. Bulb mode, I'll just do a quick minute exposure, no tracking, just make sure the foreground's all perfect. Let's hope we get some good images. The Milky Way is starting to rise, really nice. You can see the arc. Hopefully the camera picks up way more detail than I can see, just because there is a bit of light pollution in that way. But I'm sure with the tracking and post-processing, should get a good image. Unfortunately as well, I'm not the best at blending images yet. So there's a lot of like trees here, and obviously because it's spring, they're still pretty much dead from winter. So they're all naked, skinny trees. So blending that's going to be really, really fun, because there's just so much stuff. It's not like just mountains you can just kind of mask in and replace the foreground. This is going to be kind of replace the foreground and muck about with all the trees. It's now 3:40. I've still got 2 hours of darkness. Rightio. Right, let's start taking exposures. I'll have to make most of the dark skies now, as you can just feel spring and summer coming. The clocks just went forward there, so obviously we've got a bit more darkness in the morning, early morning, but less at night, which is the preferred time, more sociable. So you can tell spring and summer's on its way, and give it a few weeks and we'll be photographing noctilucent clouds. Whoa. Just heard a huge splash in the river there. But yeah, the Milky Way core's kind of rising a wee bit more out with the light pollution, so it's getting a wee bit better. Still not ideal, but you know, we'll see how we go. And yeah, for all the images, I'll put them up on the screen, and hopefully they turned out well. Don't know if I'll be out more this month, because it's well, it's now the 28th, and you know, it's only a few days, and then that's it. And there's a bright moon now getting bigger, and there's loads of low pressure clouds coming, so that's probably only my one outing of this month, so hey ho. But next month I'll be back at it before we get to spring and summer, so hopefully get one more go at the Milky Way, but we'll see. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching, cheers.